this two-part video. Lisa and Dave joined us in Nassau. From Nassau, we quickly sailed out of the Nassau Harbor and out across the Exuma Sound, intending to arrive up in Hoffman Key. It was a little bit bouncy, a little bit rolly. We did some downwind sailing, and we got to Hoffman Key, where we explored the Hoffman Key Blue Hole, and we also did a barbecue on the beach. Then we moved on up to Great Harbor Key, where we checked out a bay and rode up Shark Creek a little bit, and then went for an overnight trip all the way up to West End. We had a beautiful sunset, not a tremendous amount of wind. We arrived up at West End very early in the morning, went into West End, and we got some fuel, and then we docked. West End is the home to Old Bahama Bay Marina, and there's also a resort there. We stopped in there, got fuel, and docked. We only were going to be docked there for a short period of time because Dave needed to catch an airplane to fly home. Lisa and I will continue on into the Gulf Stream to head home. Entering the Gulf Stream, we will anticipate a 567-mile offshore journey all the way from the West End all the way to Beaufort, North Carolina. This is a significant trip. It will take us at least 3 days. I have been following forecasts on Predict Wind, Chris Parker, and Dark Sky, and am fully aware of a significant storm coming across the United States. This storm killed 27 people and ended up in the Beaufort area for well over 3 days with 30 or 40 knots of wind. We needed to get into Beaufort, North Carolina before this storm hit, and it was a race to see if we could make it. In no way, shape, or form do I ever want to underestimate the power of nature. It can create all kinds of problems. However, while we were out on the Gulf Stream, we had immaculate weather, and we had a full moon while we were out there. So every night the skies were clear, and you could see like it was daylight. It was beautiful. I have never, ever seen the Gulf Stream being as calm as it could possibly be. So much, in fact, that we even decided to do some cooking.
I've never cooked on the grill underway.
This is the porthole.
It's sunset here, and that is a gorgeous sunset. And we are out in the Gulf Stream. We're making 9 knots over ground, and of all things, I'm cooking on the grill. Yeah. That is an awesome sunset. Huh?
Yesterday's sunset was probably a little prettier.
Sunrise in the Gulf Stream. I'm listening to the Hunger Games. Doesn't get much more peaceful than this.
Well, I don't think any of us can blame. It'd be hard not to fall.
Getting ready to do a message in the bottle. I wrote a letter, some boat cards, $5 in cash, a picture. This picture was taken by the yacht club. I was just leaving for the Bahamas on this trip right here. And this is the Bahamian courtesy flag that I flew for the 2022-2023 trip to the Bahamas. And this is the bottle. Now I got to figure out how to get it all in. And I managed to get it all in there. So it's all packed and all ready to go. Time to seal it up. So we got a message in the bottle. There's money in here for postage, boat cards, the Bahamian courtesy flags in here, and a message. And it's about 10 o'clock in the morning, maybe 10:30. We're about 75, maybe 80 miles off the coast of Florida in the Gulf Stream. And here it goes.
and it's gone. It is gone.
Message in the bottle is gone. Don't know if I ever hear back from it, but if not, it was fun to do.
Nighttime is special. It's quiet. It's beautiful. The waters are pristine. We still have been experiencing great weather and great sea action. Very, very little wave action at all. And a full moon. You can see the gorgeous full moon out there. It's just beautiful. The camera doesn't even begin to do it justice. This is the second night at sea. We've been doing 4-hour watches on and off. And again, looking at how it looks like in the daylight, it's just beautiful. We've had the same sail plan up the entire time. I have the main up, the Genoa full out, and also the inner foresail, but I have been motoring. I want to be sure that I beat the weather system. I've been checking the forecasts on a regular basis, and they are looking promising. I have 3 options going in at Southport, Masonboro Inlet, or Beaufort. I've already passed the point where I can turn into Charleston. As you can see, there is other traffic out here in the Gulf Stream. We're still averaging anywhere from 9 to 12 knots of speed over ground, and it's looking pretty promising to be able to make it all the way to Beaufort. My latest projection has us getting in there about 4 hours before the storm hits. That's not a wide margin of error, so I'm watching it very, very closely because I do not want to get caught out offshore in that. And we arrived in Beaufort, North Carolina, somewhere around 4 o'clock in the morning, and we were anchored. It brought the end of the trip back into the United States. We are checked in with the Custom Border Patrol, and within a week or so, I will be at my home port. And the trip to the Bahamas comes to an end. It has been a tremendous amount of fun. I have enjoyed every split second of it. Thanks so much for those that came along as crew, friends that I met along the way. It's just an awesome, awesome experience. I cannot recommend highly enough of doing trips like this. You meet so many cool people along the way, and I've just had so many adventures, I can't even begin to describe them all. But I'm planning on going again in the fall, so I hope to see you there.